it didn't start bad. That's the part people don't understand. When people hear stories about relationships like this, they always ask the same question: why didn't you just leave? But they're asking that question from the end of the story, but not the beginning. Because if you saw the beginning, you probably would have stayed too. At the start, he was everything I thought I wanted. Attentive, present, interested in everything about me. The kind of person who messages you all the time, who wants to know what you're doing, where you are, how you're feeling. And it doesn't feel like control. It feels like care. He'd say things like, "I've never met anyone like you before. I've never felt like this." And when you hear that early on, you don't question it. You feel chosen. But it doesn't change overnight. There's no moment where it suddenly becomes bad. It's small things you can explain away. A comment about what you're wearing, said like a joke, a tone shift, a look, a slight change in how they speak to you. And you ignore it, because everything else still feels good. I remember the first time I felt it. Not a big moment, just a feeling. Something didn't sit right. But I told myself I was overthinking. Because when someone is so good to you most of the time, you start to question yourself the moment something feels off. And slowly, things started to change. Not enough to walk away, but enough to confuse me. One day, I was everything he wanted. The next, I was too much, too emotional, too sensitive. And I'd sit there thinking, how did I go from being everything to being the problem? And then, it got worse. Behind closed door, he would shout at me. Not just arguments, actual shouting, telling me that everyone hated me, that I was the problem, that I'd be better off dead. And then the next day, he'd act like it never happened. No apology, no acknowledgement, nothing. Just normal, like none of it had happened. And that's what really starts to affect you, because you know what you experienced. But when someone denies it, again and again, you start to question your own memory. He cheated, more than once, at least twice that I know of. But somehow, that still became my fault. If I questioned it, I was insecure. If I had proof, it wasn't what I thought. And sometimes, he would just completely deny it happened at all. So, I was left hurt, confused, and somehow apologizing. There were times it wasn't just emotional. He would put his hands around my neck, and afterwards, tell me I'd imagined it. That level of control, where someone tries to rewrite your reality. It breaks something in you, is what happens before the reaction. In person, I was being broken down constantly, shouted at, belittled, made to feel like nothing I did was right. But over messages, that's where I'd finally break. That's where I'd explode. Everything I'd been holding in, all the frustration, the hurt, the confusion, it would come out. And that's the part he would screenshot. That's the version of me he would send to other people. No context, no explanation, no mention of what led up to it. Just me, looking unstable. So from the outside, it looked like I was the problem, like I was emotional, reactive, difficult. But they didn't see the buildup. They didn't see the constant pressure, the control, the way I was being broken down over time. And when you live like that, you start to lose yourself. You stop trusting your own thoughts. You question your own reactions. You wonder if maybe they're right. But the truth is, I wasn't crazy. I wasn't too much. I wasn't the problem. I was reacting to being hurt, to being controlled, to being broken down by someone who made sure no one else saw it. And that's the hardest part to explain, because from the outside, it didn't look like anything was wrong. This is Unmasked. And this is just the beginning.